Hey everybody. So this video is going to be on the soul. It's actually going to be on salvation. So I've wrestled with this back and forth, and actually my girlfriend and I have really gone back and forth about this concept, and I was trying to rationalize the soul. And this is what I came up with. The soul, according to the Bible, and whatever religion you're talking about, they always conceptualize the soul, and they always conceptualize salvation or your way of being with God. These things it doesn't matter which faith or religion or whatever you want to call it, theology, whatever it is you want to call it. So here is how I have materialized my concept of the soul. Everybody is three parts, right? Everybody makes up their animal side, which is their wants, desires, selfishness, stuff like that. Okay, I call it that. I think John 1 in the Bible, around 5-6, talks about the blood and the water, right? So the blood, in my mind, represents the the physical realm. Water represents coolness. Water represents wisdom and knowledge and patience. So, and the soul sits in the middle. So you got the blood, the water, and the soul. So my concept to materialize or to bring the soul into physical is to make it like a book. So here's how the soul is conceptualized or rationalized for me. Sorry, I'm backing in somewhere. So the soul is a book that's given to you. And after the age of, what do they call it in the Bible? They call it, basically when you're a kid, right? And you can't rationalize yet. You're just a child. So after that, the age of innocence, that's what they call it. So after that, and you gain the ability to rationalize. Think of it like a book. So here you go. Yep, you were innocent. And now you're taking possession, you're taking responsibility for your soul. So then the real question becomes, what are you going to do with it? If you have a tangible possession called your soul and you're responsible for it, and you're the one that has to do something with it to bring your happiness, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to wipe your butt with it? Are you going to put it on a shelf and maybe you'll get to it someday? Or are you going to take care of it? Are you going to clean it? Are you going to make sure that your happiness that's attached to your soul is taken care of and nourished and given what it needs? Are you going to bring reparations to people that you've wronged? Are you going to ask for reparations for people who have wronged you? Are you going to ask for forgiveness? Are you going to go to the people? In my mind, when I figured this out and I actually did it and I actually went, I've gone to pretty much every person that I've wronged in my life, and I've apologized for my transgressions, because I'm not perfect, and there's probably people out there I haven't thought of yet. In fact, there's one right now that I have to go. I haven't talked to the guy in 15 years. I'm going to go to his house, and I'm going to apologize for the things that I did because I didn't understand, and I had my own selfish stuff going on, and I wasn't thinking about what was right and wrong. So I'm going to do that. In fact, I'm going to do it this week. So if you want to be happy, happiness doesn't come from how much stuff you have. It comes from the load on your soul. So when you repair and you repent and you give forgiveness and you ask for forgiveness for your transgressions, life gets lighter and happiness comes. And then you want it, and you come to the realization that you're not going to do anything to tarnish your soul, no matter how many people get angry. At least that's what I found. That's my understanding of the soul and salvation, and I've had to rationalize it so that I can take possession of it. And I did. And hopefully someone will hear this and be like, man, that's interesting. But I'm telling you, for me, if you try it, if you can really come to terms with the wrongs that you've done, and you can go to those people and you can apologize, even if they don't accept, it's not about them, it's about you. You gave a reparation, whether you're asked or not, and you asked for forgiveness and you apologized, and whether they truly gave it to you or not, you did the deed, and you can wipe that off the plate. They don't have to forgive you, but you really should forgive yourself. But to do it, you have to do the work. So God bless you guys, and take a load off your soul.